Sandra Bullock, the adored girl next door in Hollywood, has always been a shining example of talent and charm. She's won hearts worldwide with her Oscar-winning performances and charitable endeavors. But few people know the complicated and intensely personal narrative behind her brilliant smile. Sandra has shielded her private life from prying eyes, but recent disclosures have completely altered that. What truths has she ultimately chosen to divulge? These little-known tales of her hardships and victories could change your perception of her. Prepare to be utterly stunned as you discover the startling facts about Sandra Bullock's life. Raised in Germany. The actor, born in Arlington, Virginia, traveled across Europe on July 26, 1964, with her parents. Her father, John W. Bullock, worked as a voice instructor part-time for the U.S. Army. Helga Mathilde Meyer, her mother, sang opera. Bullock spent 12 years growing up in Germany and Austria, where she also learned German. The ambitious actress attended the Waldorf School in Nuremberg to study dance and music. First role in opera. German audiences initially saw Sandra's brilliance. In a minor role for an opera in Nuremberg, Bullock made her stage debut. Her early stage debut sparked her enthusiasm for performing, and she began making frequent appearances at the Staats Theater, Nuremberg. Bullock has a younger sister, in case you were unaware. She was the vice president of Fortis Films, her sister's production firm. Her name is Gesine Bullock Prado. Sandra was a cheerleader. After traveling to North America, the Bullock family settled in Washington, D.C. The Miss Congeniality actress had little trouble blending in at Washington Lee High School. Bullock would perform in theatrical shows and became interested in cheerleading. After graduating in 1982, she studied acting at East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. However, she only needed 3 more credits to graduate with a bachelor's degree. Big dreams in New York. Bullock supported her aspirations to become an actor while residing in the Big Apple by working as a bartender. The crash actor enrolled in acting school during that period, and she soon secured a role in an off-Broadway production. Her performance in the play No Time Flat was so good that she was signed with an agent. Her first acting gigs were mostly tiny roles in B-movies and television shows. Start in television. She got a role in the 1989 made-for-television movie Bionic Showdown, The $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman, after finding an agency and appearing in low-budget films and TV series. As a result, she was cast as Tess McGill in the brief NBC television version of the movie Working Girl. She would go on to feature in several films before Bullock gained early notoriety for a supporting part in Demolition Man in 1993. Her big break. Halle Berry and Ellen DeGeneres were both considered for the role of Annie Porter before Bullock was chosen for the popular film Speed. To ensure that the actor and actress had a solid rapport, the Virginia native would read for the role alongside co-star Keanu Reeves. As she remembers in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, the two had to perform all these physical scenes together, rolling around on the floor and stuff. Warned about Speed. A People magazine report appeared in 1995. Bullock, who spoke to one of her hometown newspapers, was quoted in it. Fortunately, she never returned from the job since she could not have gotten even more significant roles without it. The quote read, "Everyone told me not to do Speed. It looked like I'd just be the girl, but I've learned to do things by instinct." Film successes after Speed. Bullock quickly became a well-known Hollywood actress because of her exceptional performance. She was nominated for her first Golden Globe for Best Actress, Motion Picture Musical, or Comedy for her performance in While You Were Sleeping. She starred in a couple more popular films during the 1990s, such as A Time to Kill and The Net. In 28 Days, Bullock played an alcoholic newspaper columnist who was sent to treatment to broaden her theatrical horizons. Regrets Speed sequel. The actress wished someone had warned her against making a Speed sequel. She only consented to star in Speed 2 to secure funding for Hope Floats, her upcoming movie. The Golden Globe nominee expressed her thoughts about the film to The Nation. "I've always been at the helm of what I do. There's never been anything that someone said I think you should do, except for Speed 2, which I wish someone would have done." Miss Congeniality hiatus. In the popular Miss Congeniality, Bullock played an FBI agent who went undercover in the Miss United States competition. The actress was nominated for her second Golden Globe for Best Actress, Musical or Comedy, for the role. The Virginia native returned to acting in 2002 after a brief hiatus. In the movie Murder by Numbers, she played a detective tasked with finding two thrill killers. Allergic to an animal. The actress was taking pleasure in her newfound notoriety due to Speed, but while filming To If by Sea, she discovered she had allergies after appearing in the film. In the 1996 romantic comedy, Bullock starred with Dennis Leary. Unfortunately, she found out she was allergic to horses while filming a sequence with them. To make matters worse, the film was the actress's worst global debut until the release of Our Brandest Crisis. Dated Ryan Gosling. Bullock met Tate Donovan on the Love Potion No. 9 set, and the two were once engaged. The actor from 28 Days started dating Canadian Ryan Gosling after their engagement ended. They dated for over a year despite being 16 years apart, but it was enough time for her co-star on 2 weeks' notice to make fun of her for it. Gosling was dubbed the Child by Hugh Grant, who would act like a baby to get her angry. Survived plane crash. During the 2000 holidays, Bullock was on the road with her then-boyfriend, musician Bob Schneider. The newlyweds and 2 crew members were on board when their plane went off the runway. Fortunately, they all survived a potentially lethal plane crash in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, a snowboard vacation town. The pilot is thought to have misidentified a set of ground lights because she was perplexed by the dangerous circumstances. She hates musicals. There's some interesting irony in this. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, Bullock acknowledged her musical training and her parents' careers. The actress is a member of a children's choir, but she will never set foot on a musical stage. She expressed her strong distaste for musicals, making her position obvious. It should be no surprise that the actress has starred in many drama and comedy movies. Married Jesse James. In 2005, Bullock wed Jesse James, who built motorcycles and hosted Monster Garage, and Jesse James is a dead man. They initially connected when Bullock set up a Christmas gift meeting between James and her 10-year-old godson. Bullock and James got into a custody dispute with Janine Lindemulder, a former adult film actress and James's second ex-wife, in November 2009. James's 5-year-old daughter was later granted full legal custody to Bullock and James. Blindside breakthrough. The actress plays Leah Ann Toohey, a mother and wife who welcomes Michael O'Hare into their family. Bullock received widespread praise for the heartwarming real-tale drama. She won an Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance, but that wasn't all. Bullock also won Best Actress in a Drama at the Golden Globes. After her breakthrough, Bullock mostly avoided the limelight in Hollywood for a while. Tremendous return in 2013. The Heat, a box office blockbuster, marked Bullock's comeback to the big screen. In this buddy cop comedy, Melissa McCarthy and the actor played 2 mismatched law enforcement officers eager to take down a drug kingpin. Although the film was well-reviewed, Bullock and McCarthy's performances and relationship were particularly noteworthy. The actress rediscovered her place in Hollywood thanks to the movie. Louis is very wise. Louis Bardo Bullock, Sandra's kid, is maturing incredibly quickly. This picture shows a mother and a boy in a boat at the 70th Venice International Film Festival in Venice, Italy, a few years ago. Bullock informed Hoda Kotb about her first encounter with her son and expressed her belief that he was a wise old soul. "It's like he fit in the crook of my arm," she replied. "He looked me in the eyes and was just wise. My child was wise." The Heat's success. Bullock experienced further success in the same year. In Gravity, she played the pivotal role of an astronaut and medical engineer. In addition to earning over $720 million at the global box office, the movie earned Bullock a second Academy Award nomination. She also received the 2013 Entertainer of the Year award from Entertainment Weekly. For her work in The Proposal and The Blind Side, she received the same honor in 2008. Highest grossing film, 2015. In Minions, the multifaceted actress finally lent her voice to the antagonist Scarlet Overkill. With $336 million in North America and $823 million in other markets, the 3D computer-animated comedy brought in over $1.159 billion globally. The Oscar-winning actress's highest-grossing film to date would be that one. Bullock acted in the drama Our Brand is Crisis the same year as an executive producer and political consultant hired to help win a Bolivian presidential race. Sabbatical then returned. Bullock took a much-needed break after the commercial failure of Our Brand is Crisis. The all-female Ocean's 8 spin-off of the Ocean's 11 franchise marked the return of Entertainment Weekly's Entertainer of the Year award. The actress portrayed Debbie Ocean, Danny Ocean's sister, who organizes a heist at New York City's yearly Met Gala. Despite earning over $297 million worldwide, the movie had mixed reviews from critics. Bird Box generates buzz. Since its premiere, the Netflix film has generated a lot of buzz. Stephanie Beyer, a Danish filmmaker, had previously produced the thriller. She previously created a similar level of tension in the Tom Hiddleston and Hugh Laurie series, The Night Manager. With over 45 million viewers just 1 week after its premiere, Netflix revealed that Bird Box has the highest 7-day viewership of original movies. Blindfolded while filming. Yes, exactly. The actress's face was wearing an actual blindfold. The Oscar winner disclosed that she spent at least half of the film wearing a blindfold. Additionally, during filming her sequences, Bullock kept running into the camera. In a BBC interview, the filmmaker revealed considerably more about the actress. Beyer said that she had sleepless nights whenever Bullock wouldn't pierce her blindfold. Her dedication to the part is outstanding in the world of computer-generated imagery. Removed blindfold layer. Bullock mentioned something intriguing in an interview on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. She claimed she avoided running into objects like trees when jogging with boy and girl. Anytime I had the kids and I had to run, I had the crew eliminate one layer of the blindfold so I could see outlines, Bullock explained. For their protection, the children were also hooked on her. Filming wasn't enjoyable. Bullock told People magazine that there was one aspect of filming Bird Box that she didn't appreciate. The actress disliked experiencing anxiety on filming, as did her co-star Sarah Paulson. "I don't like to be scared. I hate being scared," she stated. Filming the thriller might have been more challenging because of the statement. "I hate people who think it's funny to stand behind doors and scare you because they know that you hate being scared." Deleted scenes with creatures. The creatures attacking those who open their eyes are never visible to viewers. But Eric Heiserer, the screenwriter of Bird Box, revealed one thing too bloody disgusting. The movie nearly featured the animals. Buyers claimed that after initially frightening Bullock, the creatures consistently made her laugh. The same media site quoted Bullock as saying, "It was a green man with a horrific baby face. It was snake-like." Helped bring Lopez to TV. The George Lopez opening credits have woken most of us up in the middle of the night. It turns out that Sandra Bullock is the reason behind that. George Lopez was a comedian who performed in Southern California's comedy clubs in the early 1990s. Bullock was also searching for Latino performers to appear in a program that would raise awareness of Latinos in America. After seeing Lopez perform in the year 2000, Bullock went backstage to pitch the performance to Lopez. Close friendship with Lopez. The friendship between Bullock and Lopez was another remarkable outcome of George Lopez, which has since grown to become one of the most well-known Latino sitcoms on American television. If it wasn't for her involvement in me or her belief in me, I would have had a very different last 10 years. She invested in me and wouldn't take no for an answer. And with that, and just who she is, she has my undying love and loyalty, Lopez stated in 2011. Girl was a throwback. The two have been close friends since Sandra Bullock helped start George Lopez's Hollywood career in the year 2000. Bullock handed Lopez his first BlackBerry phone as one of his first presents. "I'm your big sister. If you ever need me to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy," she wrote in a message she gave him. Passed on Million Dollar Baby. Million Dollar Baby was one project that Sandra Bullock spent years trying to get into production. Because the subject of a female boxer was simply uninteresting to studios at the time, Bullock became preoccupied with filming Miss Congeniality 2. Hilary Swank and Clint Eastwood later joined the Million Dollar Baby production. The latter even earned an Oscar for her performance. Bullock responded to a question about whether she was disappointed with the outcome by saying, "When things like that happen, that's how they're supposed to be." Proudly accepted Razzie. Due to the release of The Blind Side in the same year, you may not recall Sandra Bullock from the stalker comedy All About Steve. Bullock, however, attended the Golden Raspberry Awards ceremony to accept her award for Worst Actress, for which she was nominated. Bullock's performance in The Blind Side earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress the next night, so there are no ill emotions. Swears by needles. Sandra Bullock brought a Chinese herbalist and acupuncturist to the Murder by Numbers set to assist the crew and actors in decompressing. After Bullock revealed one of her anti-aging secrets to the cast, we're willing to wager that everyone was feeling and looking fantastic reasonably quickly. There are rumors that Bullock needs acupuncture on set before agreeing to make a film, and that she receives treatment at least 3 times a week. Grant was the ultimate partner. After her career took off, Sandra Bullock shot a lot of romantic comedies. Before she decided to concentrate on doing more serious roles, the genre quickly became her signature. 2 Weeks' Notice, starring Hugh Grant, was her last romantic comedy. Bullock, who Vogue interviewed, said, "I had the ultimate romantic partner in Hugh Grant, so I've done that nice chapter in my life, which is closed." Did the heat for depth. Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy returned to the box office in 2013 with The Heat. Bullock was pleased to be involved in the popular picture because it was about 2 women and had nothing to do with stereotypes. "I've always wanted to do a female buddy film, the kind the guys get to do. This didn't have anything to do with getting a guy, and it didn't involve shoe shopping," she stated to Parade. Feelings for Keanu. While filming Speed, Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves acknowledged having affection for one another outside of their co-star status. Nothing happened since, according to both actors, they never notified each other at the time. But much later, Reeves told Ellen DeGeneres she didn't know I had a crush on her either. Bullock and Reeves both became A-list celebrities thanks to Speed's success. What if they had also started dating? Passed on Bird Box initially. After reading the script, Bullock admitted that she was apprehensive about playing Mallory Hayes. The first time it was presented to her, she declined. She remembers that she didn't feel comfortable in the role. In the end, Bullock thought it was an engaging narrative and agreed to do the movie, telling Deadline, "I don't relate to someone who doesn't want to be a mother." She added, "I don't relate to someone who isn't warm and can't love freely." Teased Speed 3 idea. After all these years, Bullock seems to be thinking about Keanu Reeves. 1994 saw the debut of the action thriller Speed, and 1997 saw the release of Speed 2. Since then, Bullock has said that she regrets producing the follow-up. Reeves wasn't in it either. Imagine a Speed 3 with Reeves, Bullock told Entertainment Tonight. We'd be old and in the bus where they have that lift for the older people. We'd be an old married couple. Chemistry with Reeves. Fans could see Bullock and Reeves together in other movies besides Speed. The Lake House in 2006 was another film which they co-starred. Bullock and Reeves played love interests in the romantic drama, demonstrating their chemistry again. At the 2016 Choice Awards, they even won the Best Lip Lock prize. Bullock may have been aware of Reeves' girlfriend, who was kept under wraps at the time, when she said, "He doesn't need anybody's help. Nope, he's good." In November 2019, following the interview, Reeves made his relationship with his girlfriend, Alexandra Grant, public. Dating Brian Randall. Bullock hired Brian Randall to snap pictures at her son's 5th birthday celebration in early 2015, which is how she met her current beau. Bullock and Randall clicked when a mutual acquaintance recommended that Randall snap the pictures. But in a red carpet interview, she sidestepped the question of her romantic life. They have, nevertheless, been together ever since. The kids adore Brian, an insider told Closer Weekly, confirming Bullock's claim that he is an excellent father figure to her 2 children. Wears wedding bands. Bullock's boyfriend, Brian Randall, has been seen sporting a wedding band on his ring finger, even though the couple has not disclosed their engagement or marriage to the public. Additionally, Bullock has been spotted with a big ring on her other hand. A source told Closer, they don't talk about their relationship status much, but it's pretty clear they have a very special bond. Brian proudly wears a wedding ring on his wedding finger, and there's no doubt he's Louis and Layla's dad. Friends suspect marriage. Many of their friends believe the couple may have secretly gotten married because Brian Randall wears a wedding band. An insider informed me many people think that they've already gotten married, but decided to keep it quiet because Bullock has previously experienced the burden of being in a public relationship. News, they are soulmates. Their love is pretty intense. If they do get married, it'll be private and under the radar. That's just the kind of couple they are, according to one insider. Highest paid actress twice. It's no secret that Sandra Bullock is an A-list actress, is well off. She's among the highest paid actresses in the world, nevertheless. She was the highest paid actress in the world in 2010 and again in 2014. Almost 15 of her films at the box office have over $100 million. Because of her track record of hits, which includes Miss Congeniality, Speed, and The Heat, Bullock can negotiate high-paying contracts. Bullock received $20 million in 2013, twice as much as the average performer in Gravity. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon